Without sounding too cliche, this JW really is the definition of underwhelming. Hi there, my name is Kevin and I make honest and to the point, narrated video tours about premium hotels and flights all over the world. This is episode 137 coming to you today from the JW Marriott in Kuala Lumpur, the 48th hotel brand featured on the channel. The full tour and review are coming up in 10 seconds. Welcome to Kuala Lumpur. Right now, we're standing on the famous Bukit Bintang Street, which is truly smack in the middle of the city's famous Golden Triangle, and just across the street from the Pavilion Shopping Mall. I'll preface this review with saying, if shopping is your thing, you'll enjoy pretty much any hotel on this street, I assure you. If you'd like to know the exact rate that I paid for this stay, or my next 5 videos in queue, please check out the description below. If I had it my way, every hotel that I stayed at would be beautiful, amazing, well-designed, well laid out, truly something special. But I don't make the rules here, so sometimes I come across hotels that are just so uninspired that it makes you question how they maintain that brand at all. So in this quick review today, I'm just going to give you my honest opinion, unbound by any sponsorship, because this hotel stay is 100% self-funded. Alright, let's get straight into the location. As with all of the city, it's around an hour's drive to the airport, but then once you're here at the hotel, you really are in the center of things. Obviously, Pavilion Shopping Mall is across the street, the KLCC Park is around a 15-minute walk away, as well as the new Exchange 106. This JW Marriott originally opened in 1997 and was fully renovated a few years ago in 2017. The hotel has a total of 738 rooms, and they refer to themselves somewhat ironically as the quote-unquote the happening hotel. On the ground floor, you'll notice the reception area and pretty much nothing more, specifically related to the hotel that is. Over the years, as the Marriott Group has expanded their portfolio of hotel brands, the JW Marriott brand has honed in on a more specific niche for their 100 plus properties around the world. They focus on, as they call, allowing guests to feel whole, present in mind, nourished in body, and revitalized in spirit. I should mention that if you are staying here, there's a pretty good chance that you're here for some sort of convention, meeting, or wedding, because the number of rooms and spaces dedicated towards conventions and other things like that is truly baffling for a hotel footprint that really doesn't seem to be that massive on the outside. As you would expect, the hotel has its own spa, but if you'll notice that word underneath the spa's name, Starhill, that's actually the root of what I think is wrong with the hotel. Let's go outside, take a look at the pool, and I'll explain a little bit. The pool area, as in the physical space, is a fantastic space, and there's so much that they could do with this area, but it just comes off feeling a little bit sterile and unfinished. Alright, so what is Starhill? Technically speaking, Starhill is a smaller mall across the street from Pavilion. It's attached to the JW and the Ritz-Carlton, and it seems that Starhill operates all of the venues on site, which just leads to an overall generic feeling without the normal focus on the guest experience that you would expect at a hotel of JW's caliber. Just next to the pool is a bar area which only functioned as a lemon water station during my stay. Let's head up to the room, which is probably the best part of the hotel. I switched rooms at the last minute, and so all that was left when I booked were double rooms, which is quite impressive, occupancy-wise, for a 700-room hotel. The hallways, much like the ground floor lobby, share that same premium big box hotel design language and make you feel like you could be just about anywhere. The room itself, besides being on the small side, was outfitted nicely and equipped with an espresso machine and glass bottled water. And despite being a small bed, they were wonderfully comfortable. I do need to mention that this was my second room though. My first room had an overwhelming perfume scent. In the most literal sense, it smelled like someone broke a bottle of perfume on the floor just moments before I entered. I called the front desk, and this is where the irregularities in the service at the hotel began to show a little bit. The front desk agent responded to me politely and said that she would inform housekeeping, but then she also offered up that the hotel was very limited with the available rooms, something that just came off as odd considering I wasn't even going in that direction. Promptly, someone from housekeeping came upstairs, walked into the room, and told me that she couldn't smell anything, and suggested that perhaps I was sensitive, that this is how all of their rooms smelled. She was wearing a mask, but I promise you, even if you were wearing 6 N95s at the same time, you would smell what I could smell. She suggested it was because the room was just cleaned. Again, I'm not stupid, and I let her know that, and that I'm sure they were just trying to cover up another guest smoking in the room. She called her supervisor. He came in, and even before he said a single word, I could see in his eyes, perhaps because they were stinging, that he knew exactly what I was talking about, and simply said, "Please wait for a moment so I can arrange another room for you." Fair enough, and props for reacting so quickly. But please go and train the rest of your staff to do the same. The bathroom was nicely outfitted with a single basin and aromatherapy associates products, which I did enjoy. The shower was inside a wet room and featured a small soaking tub. Just across from the bathroom was a standard size but pretty shallow wardrobe. Last but not least in the room is the view. In the distance you can see Exchange 106 with the swimming pool down below. Alright, let's get to the weird stuff. All the dining options. So, to cross from the hotel into the dining area, branded as Starhill Dining, you need to walk through something that gave me Space Mountain vibes. And you come out on the other side in the basement? Yep. All of the dining and drinking venues are clustered together in the basement. Imagine, if you will, a giant cruise ship that put all of their restaurants together without any real walls between any of the venues and forgot to put in windows. It kind of felt like that. While each individual space was nicely decorated, every single one of them could have been in literally any premium hotel, anywhere. The flagship restaurant, Shook, served a litany of cuisines throughout the day, and is also where breakfast was served in the mornings. The buffet was underwhelming. It had all the basics, but nothing was particularly great or memorable. Actually, that's a lie. There was one thing that was very memorable. The gray color of this griddled turkey ham having a bath in some yummy juices. That'll stick with me for a while. There were also small Indian and Chinese sections. In addition to that, there's also a tea house and a coffee shop. The coffee shop, mind you, isn't open in the mornings. Alright, it's been a grand time, but let's get into the flip-flop score. Sometimes you win, and sometimes you lose. Today, I'm taking that L so that you don't have to. There's nothing at all offensively bad about this JW, and if you're here for an event or a wedding or just to sleep, it's perfectly fine. But if you're expecting a full 5-star JW experience, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Despite all of that, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe so that you don't miss a beat. I'll see you next time on my flight from Kuala Lumpur to Saigon with Vietnam Airlines.